Good morning, Jeannie. Good morning, Mewtwo. Hey, it's a cold, cold morning in Dalton, Georgia. You know what I mean, Vern? That temperature dropped down to 29 degrees. Good morning, Rosanna Bowman. I can hear them roosters out there crowing. Welcome on to the live stream, Rosanna. Rosanna, Rosanna. What you gonna do? Rosanna, Rosanna. Hey, that is a beautiful song by Toto called Rosanna. What you gonna do when you look at the Lord in Rosanna, Rosanna. Need you all the way. Rosanna, yeah, need you all the way. Good morning, South Aussie Steve. Good morning, Xavier. Hey, we are in Dalton, Georgia, the carpet capital of the world, located 90 miles north of Atlanta, Georgia, in the United States of America. Hello, likes. LAX USA, I am 747. Hey, it's a little bit too chilly to go for a walk this morning. You know what I mean, Vern? It's below freezing out there. Good morning, Matthew. Hey, EagleNick Audits loves everybody. That is a leaf. That is a leaf hanging down from a spider web up there in that tree. Hey, I have a few friends that are from India. Hey, I have quite a few people that watches my YouTube channel in India. But I have a lot of friends that is from India that lives here in Dalton, Georgia. Now I used to use the hashtag TikTok India. Good morning, Jados. Good afternoon to you. Everybody be sure to double tap your screen to give EagleNick a like. And if you are new to the channel, please be sure to subscribe. Be sure to check out my YouTube channel. Thank you so much, Jados. I appreciate it. So how is everybody doing this morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you happen to be? And what is the weather like? What is the temperature? It dropped below freezing last night for the first time. It got below freezing a few weeks back, but then the temperatures went back up to nearly 70 degrees during the daytime. And they didn't go down no lower than 40 at night, but it was 29 degrees when I got up this morning. And I would say that temperature has dropped a little bit lower. Yeah, I don't know Celsius. If it's 4 degrees Celsius, that means it's only like 20 degrees or something like that, I think. Now, we use Fahrenheit here, so I never really learned to convert Celsius to Fahrenheit. Good morning, Cara Sinelli. Great to see you again. Good morning, I am Creator. How you doing this morning or this evening for you, I would say. Andy, great to see you, brother. 54 degrees Celsius is 39.2 degrees Fahrenheit. Hey, I used that Google. At least Google is good for something. You know what I mean, Vern? Good morning, Jory Love Food Reviews. Good morning, Andrew Asbury. Good morning, Billy Burns. Good morning, Pongs. Nope, we are in Dalton, Georgia, the carpet capital of the world, located 90 miles north of Atlanta, Georgia. So we are in the deep south. Now the temperature was 29 degrees when I got up. Now as that sun is moving across the horizon, it'll push that cold air down, so it makes it colder. Good morning, K Native RN. 54 degrees, in Tampa Bay. And it's minus 11 in Montana. Which part of Montana are you from, Pongs? Good gracious, Andrew Asbury. Southwest Virginia, 16 when you woke up with a real feel of about 8 degrees. Hey, I tell you, I get that real feel when it's real cold down in my back. That extreme cold weather makes my back hurt real bad. Missoula. I don't know if I've ever heard of Missoula, Montana. The only place in Montana I've really heard of is Billings. Good morning, Jason. 21 degrees in Downriver, Michigan. Hey, I'm telling you, that cold air really makes my back hurt real bad more than anything. I am creator. Be sure to tell Miss Lucy in the sky with diamonds. Oh, EagleNick says hello. Hey, I like Yahtzee. Even though there's not a board with it, that's the game I like. You know, I just thought about something. I wonder how come YouTube gives these question and answer things, and that is the topic it picked, your favorite board game. I wonder if they are fishing for information from people. Good morning, baseball lover from Athens, Georgia. Go Dogs. Good morning, good evening, piece of garbage from Australia. How you doing, brother? Good morning, Black National Freedom Fighter. Yeah, I was just wondering about that. Maybe that is Google's way of harvesting people's likes. You know, if you sit there and say you like Monopoly, you liable to end up getting some kind of ads for Monopoly or Monopoly Go. Andrew, I would have to agree with you on that. Good morning, Bart the Conqueror. Yes, sir, piece of garbage. That's when I got to go back to court in 2 days. Now I'm going to see if they'll postpone that sentencing. My youngest sister passed away on Thanksgiving Day at 8 p.m. Good morning, Brown 42. Yeah, 5 days to serve. But my youngest sister passed away on Thanksgiving Day at 8 p.m. Now, they're having her funeral service Tuesday from 5 until 9 p.m. at Dalton Funeral Home. And then the service will be at Valley Brook Church of God Wednesday at 2 p.m. I'm just hoping and praying that they will postpone the sentencing at least until after Wednesday so I can go see my little sister. I know it's going to kill me, though. Her name was Kimberly. Now, Kim was 54 years old. That's what makes it so hard for old EagleNick. That's what makes it so hard. It's bad when you lose a brother or a sister when they pass away, but it is a whole lot worse if they are younger than you are. I always figured Kim would be here long after I was gone. Yeah, Kim was very funny, but she was also more of a serious type. Peace out. Do you have Facebook? Hey, everybody that ever met Kim loved her because she loved everybody. It did not matter who they were. Now, I don't have to worry about where her soul is because the moment of her passing, Jesus Christ had his arms around her. Hey, that's okay, peace. I didn't know if y'all had or used Facebook in Australia. Now, I have Facebook, but I've not really got on Facebook hardly ever in the past couple of years. I only share content to Facebook, but I don't hardly ever spend any time on it. Now, I used to spend hours every day on Facebook, but that was before I started my YouTube channel. Good morning, Petro. Hey, I always called Facebook Fakebook. Hey, I'd like to give a shout out to our other friends in Australia, Caleb, Corey Jetta, Tika Sammy Pikajetta, and Mistress Indira Taylor. Hey, I'm just hanging in, hanging out, and hanging on. Hello? Raw. Hey, we are in Dalton, Georgia, the carpet capital of the world, located 90 miles north of Atlanta, Georgia, in the United States of America. Good morning, Northwoods Entertainment. Great to see you again, too, brother. Thank you so much for coming on. Good morning to NH Mountain Girl as well. I don't know what it is, but all of a sudden I started feeling sick. Hey, I've never watched cricket football, but my favorite color is orange. Good morning, JR Wheezy 84. Peace. It is 7:50 a.m. Saturday, November the 30th, I'd say. Pretty sure there's 31 days in this month. Nope, November the 29th. November the 29th. I thought they was 31 days in this month. They must just be 30. Yep, 30 days. Hey, that's how them roosters are around here. They start about 5 or 5:30 in the morning. They'll start crowing. And it don't even really start getting daylight until after 7 a.m. So that means you are 16 hours ahead of where I'm at, piece of garbage. Good morning, Amanda. How is that there temperature in Arizona? Miss Amanda, I'm just hanging in, hanging out, and hanging on. You know what I mean? Just trying to make it through another day. I thank the Creator for every day I live to see another day, for every breath I get to take. It was 29 degrees when I got up. Oh man, that hurt my arm so bad. Hey, Pizza, that is a leaf. That is a leaf that is hanging from a spider web. It is 27 degrees right now. The temperature is dropped down to 27. Hey, if you ask me, Atlanta, Georgia is just too big. They got too many of them there big buildings. It looks like what I picture New York City to be, but I know New York City's a lot bigger. Yes, sir. 27 degrees Fahrenheit. It's cold as crap. "27 degrees is 5 degrees below the freezing point. So if it stayed 27 degrees for a long period of time, it would cause stuff to freeze up. Amanda, I have cousins that lives in Sierra Vista, Arizona. Hey, I thought it was warm over there in Australia. Now you notice I said over there, not down yonder. Hey, the University of the Georgia Bulldogs is in Athens, Georgia. Oh, okay, it's hot. Dang. Yeah, like that Joe Dirt movie where that dog got stuck to the porch. They had to use some warm water and a spatula. Hey, we are polar opposites then. It's extremely cold here and extremely hot there. Yeah, Kid Rock was the bully. Good morning, Splinter 420. How you doing this morning, Brett? Lord, I don't really know where Joe Dirt was made at. Where did they film the movie Joe Dirt? Okay, I Googled where they made it at. Thank you, Tone Code 216 for that thumbs up. Good morning, Terry C. Now, I Googled about where Joe Dirt was made, and it says the movie Joe Dirt was filmed in various locations across the United States, most notably in Utah for the Grand Canyon scenes and California for other parts of the film. And the fireworks scene was shot near Flagstaff, Arizona. Hey, have y'all ever seen Joe Dirt 2, Beautiful Loser? Hey, I like no chicken wing. Yep, there is a Joe Dirt 2. Beautiful loser. You ought to try to check it out. Nope, we haven't seen that there daywalker, but he's probably lurking in the shadows. You know what I mean, Vern? Hey, you be safe out there, Terry C. When you're driving in northern Indiana, Illinois, and Michigan. Good morning, Corey Brown. Remember, he said his name was Dirty. Yeah, I heard you say that there, Pizza. Daywalker. I believe Daywalker needs to change that there username to Streetwalker. I believe that's what he means by Daywalker, is he is a streetwalker by day. Good morning, Beanie. Good morning, EagleNick Audis. You know what I mean, Vern? Good morning, Poppin' J. Good morning, John C. Well, that sun is finally starting to shine out there down yonder on the corner. So I'm going to run out here. Yeah, I love that there Hardy's coffee. Hey, I'm doing a lot better, but I tell you what, it's still very hard. Like I said, I don't have to worry about her passing away because I know where her soul's at. I'm going to run out here and put my solar lights out in the sun, and I'll be right back, everybody. Yeah, Hardy's coffee is real good coffee. I drink mine black anyway. But like Arnold Schwarzenegger said in Terminator, I'll be back.
I seen that. He goes, I'm not there, but yeah, that's cool. Fun. Well, you enjoy it, man. You bet, brother. You have a good holiday, man.
I'll tell you, that scared me.
Huh, well, you got a box, I think, coming in here.
Hey, I gotta go to court Monday. I'm setting completely where they arrest me for disorderly conduct. Drive me in state court.
That's a nice piece of bamboo there.
Yep, drive me in state court.
Hey, you have a good day, brother.
Good. Brad, I about had a heart attack, man. I was down there on the corner, and that car stopped out there. That looked like Lieutenant Locke. That scared the living daylights out of me. I was about to have a heart attack. I came back up the trail instead of walking up the road. I thought they were gonna kill me. Hey, that's all right, but I tell you, that scared the crap out of me. If you've seen that video where I walk out of the trail down there by the trailer on the corner, that is the trail I walked up. I was scared to come up the road. I swear that looked like Lieutenant Locke. That black hoodie he was wearing had gold writing on the front of it. I thought they were here to kill me. Hey, I got a lot of them there enemies, I tell you. Hey, I came in the house and I locked the door and I went in there and I turned my TV onto my YouTube channel so I could look on the TV and see what they were doing, and I seen them walk up in under the cane pole. But I seen that there bag and I sort of figured it out, but I didn't know, boy, I was really having a panic attack. Hey, that was the biggest panic attack I've ever had. Good Good morning, Dan. Yes, thank you so much, Splinter 420, for that there Hardy's breakfast and that there Hardy's coffee. That bag is packed. Hey, I tell you, I started to come in here and just cut this live stream off without saying anything if they wasn't sitting out there. Hey, I'm using my Moto G 2025. Now, I've got two of them, but this is my original one. Good morning, Miss Amy Elizabeth. Hey, if you do get out, you be careful in that winter weather. Good morning, Rick Shannon Ellis. Good morning, RJ Adventures 154. Well, RJ Adventures, it wasn't all that great, and I won't never like Thanksgiving again. My youngest sister passed away at 54 years old at 8 p.m. on Thanksgiving Day. Yeah, I checked the temperature a while ago and it said 27 degrees. But everybody that's just got on to the live stream, I almost had a heart attack a while ago. I walked out there on the corner with my solar lights at the trailer where I was arrested. And I was up on the porch putting them lights up on the end of the porch there off the banisters, the posts. And there was a little gray car stopped out there. And the guy was wearing a black hoodie, but I couldn't tell it was a hoodie, and it had gold writing on it. And he had gray hair. It looked just like Lieutenant Locke, and I was about to have a damn heart attack. But I came up the trail instead of walking back up the road, and I slipped in the house and I locked the door. I was about to end the live stream, but I went in there and turned on my TV to my YouTube channel and turned on the live stream, and I seen the guy had his car door open and he had a bag in his hand. So I realized it was somebody delivering for DoorDash or Uber. Good morning, Placenta Pirate. No, I don't really play any video games. But if you just got here, you're to back this live stream up about 15 minutes. Find out right where that is and just check it out and you'll see what I mean. Hey, it was scary. I was having a major panic attack. I thought I was about to have a heart attack. I thought they were here to kill me. Hey, that's how bad it scared me, Miss Amy. Yeah, Dan, when I was growing up, video games was Pac-Man and Asteroids and Dig Dug and Centipede. Yep, that original Nintendo, but I love that there Atari. But the arcade games, I like Pac-Man and Miss Pac-Man and Galaga and Galaxian. Good morning, Hogwarts. And oh yeah, I love that Contra game. And hey, we can't forget Donkey Kong. Hey, I like that Pong and I love them tanks. Now, when EagleNick was a kid, if you wanted to play a video game, you had to go to an arcade. Yep, I loved that there dig dug. Well, Brett, then you know all them games I'm talking about. You know, back then you could go into the arcade and you could play pinball or pool or video games. I loved that old Matty Horry pinball machine and the Playboy and Firepower. Now, there was certain pinball machines, the game, that I could win a free game on it every time. Go in there and put a quarter in it and sit there and play all day until I got tired of it. Because every single game would win another game. I always like to hear it go, pow, when it would pop when you won that free game. Oh, EagleNick is sitting here eating that there Hardee's breakfast sent to us by Splinter 420. Thank you so much, Brett. Yeah, I love them there, but I always loved them dog arcade games. Well, we can't forget air hockey and foosball. You had to have about 4 people to really be able to play that foosball, though. Now, see, that is why I decided to take that plea deal, because I'd found out my little sister had stage 4 cancer. I didn't want to be in jail and her end up passing away. But she ended up passing away on Thanksgiving Day at 8 p.m. Hey, I tell you what, Miss Amy, letting your oil get that burn up can cause them check engine lights to come on. Good morning, the Truth Spitter. Amen, Splinter 420s. You moved on over to heaven. Moving, moving up to glory land. Don't know when I'm leaving, but I'm ready to go. When I get to heaven, I'll be welcome, I know. Don't you know I'm moving, moving up to glory land. Well, we don't have a real big airport if you're talking to me, Michael, but we are probably about 10 to 12 miles away from the Dalton Municipal Airport. Good morning, Damian Fry. Hey, that is the absolute truth, Miss Amy Elizabeth. Now, I seen the public defenders sitting there talking to the district attorneys before the court got started each morning, and they act like they were real good friends. Boy, I tell you what, it's colder than Thanksgiving dinner outside. Hey, I tell you what, when I was in the Whitfield County Detention Center, the Whitfield County Jail, from October the 2nd of 2024 till December the 13th of 2024, while the sheriff's office was under Sheriff Scott Chitwood, I seen a Hispanic gentleman who was having some type of mental health issues, or maybe somebody had said he was overdosing on fentanyl. Now, they went up into his room. There was 2 Whitfield County Sheriff deputies went into the room that he was in, and they tased the hell out of that guy. I seen a fire truck come up there to the sheriff's office, but I never seen it leave, and I never seen an ambulance. Now, I wouldn't doubt one bit that Hispanic male died from overdosing on that fentanyl and being tased. Splinter 420, thank you again for that there breakfast from Hardee's. It was pretty good and scary. You know what I mean, Vern? Hey, I don't think I could handle having handcuffs on for 7.5 hours. Hey, they seem to live with themselves just fine, John C. People like that don't have no conscience. They don't have no compassion. They don't have no humanity. Hey, I'll be right back, everybody. I need to go check on the cats out here. Hey, I tell you what, it got so cold over the night that my cat's bowl of water had a sheet of ice on top of it. It wasn't froze all the way, but it did have a sheet of ice on top. The saying goes, power corrupts absolutely, but absolute power corrupts absolutely. Hey, I would like to have one of them. Hey, we're getting to have that good Hardy's coffee thanks to Brett. Hey, I thought it was going to be the death of me, though. I thought that was Lieutenant Locke, and he was coming up here to kill me. You know, I'm sitting here live streaming, and he's looking at his phone. It's like he was looking to see where I was. At least that's what it was in my mind. I started having a severe panic attack. You just don't know how close I came to taking off running. Thank you so much, Miss Amy Elizabeth. I need all the prayers I can get. Now, the Bible says the fervent prayer of a righteous man availeth much. Now, a lot of people don't realize in the Bible, when the Bible says man, that it is not just talking about the male, but it is talking about the female as well. Because God created man in his image, in his likeness. And man was sad because he seen that everything God created had a helpmate, that there was a male and a female, but he was the only one. So God put Adam in a deep sleep and took a rib from within the man he made, and therewith he formed woman. That is why she is called woman, because she came from the man. Hey, I tell you what, Splinter 420, if that is true, that adrenaline extends your life, that'll probably cause me to live 10 years longer than I was going to. Hey, I tell you, it induced that fight or flight. Hey, I think Terry C said he wasn't getting out in it. I don't know. I don't remember. No, wait, that was you that said you wasn't getting out in it. I'm pretty sure Terry still has to drive in that there snow. Now that was a funny one there, Miss Amy Elizabeth. Good morning, Share Bear. Hey, the great Father did it all already. He allowed his son, he sent his son to die on a cross for all of his creation, from Adam on down to the end of the world. This world is in the shape that it is in because man has free will. God does not control us. He gave us all free will, but it is because of that free will that we make the decisions that we make. Brett, you do not realize how much worse that this world could be and will be when the Spirit of God is taken away, when the love of God is taken off this earth. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against spiritual wickedness in high places. But I would like to thank everybody for coming on to the live stream this morning. Now, I pray that you all have a very blessed morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you may be. Be sure to double tap your screen to give old EagleNick a like if you've not already done so. We need one more to reach 35. Take care of yourselves. But please take care of each other. Try not to think of people that you do not know as a stranger, but more like a sister or a brother. United we stand, but divided we fall. EagleNick Audits loves you all. You all have a very blessed morning, afternoon, or evening. EagleNick Audits. Peace and bacon grease. You know what I mean, Burn. I am EagleNick. And I'm out.